Tim Reha here at Digital Health Live, CES 2014. Really excited to be back here at the Humetrix booth with Steve Mickelson. Hey, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
So you're the mobile architect, and you guys are working on Blue Button and your iBlue button.
Yes. Blue Button is a federal initiative for allowing patients to get their medical records to download them to themselves. We build iBlue Button, which is the first mobile app designed to do just that, to collect your medical records and keep them on board the phone.
So I just had a checkup like last week, and I kind of want my information, especially as I'm coming to CES. It's crazy down here. You get run over by a car or whatnot. At least it'd be interesting to have. So, how game changing is this?
Well, we think it's pretty important. I mean, a lot of times you end up needing health care at a point when you weren't prepared. It's not your regular doctor. You're out of town. You're on a cruise. You're at CES, and we think it's really important. We've been doing it for about a year and a half now, and we found that it's really quite successful. We also found that a lot of people take care of their mothers or their fathers or their kids. So the new version we're releasing, version 5, has a multi-profile capability. So you can store records for your elderly mom on Medicare, maybe your kids immunization records and the like. So you have that data when you need it. It's not always an emergency. Sometimes it's just you need your immunization records when the kids go back to school, or you go to take your mom to the doctor and the doctor says, what pills do you take? And she says, 2 blues and a green.
Yeah, my stepmom was out in Hawaii, and we should be able to spread those records around, or at least get some more eyeballs, because it's complex.
And especially with elderly people, it's often maybe it's you and your sister taking care of your mom. You want to get updated. With the new Blue Button Plus protocols that are starting to come out this year, you'll be able to receive the records automatically pushed to the phone. You won't have to push anything or do anything. When the data changes at the doctor or the hospital or the medical lab, it'll just come to your phone right away. So if your mother gets a checkup, you'll see the data right away and you can look at it and see what's going on.
So are you doing deals with the EMRs? And how
there's a new system called Blue Button Plus where the EMRs and other MU2 certifying entities have to support Blue Button Plus, which means they have to agree to send data to a Blue Button address. We're the first production endpoint for Blue Button records. If you download our app, we give you a thing called a Blue Button Plus direct address. It looks a lot like an email address. Yeah. You share that with your doctor or your lab or whoever, and that's how they get the data to it. They send the data securely through that direct system, and it immediately pops up via push notification on your phone.
Right? Before, the data could be siloed in these older systems, and they might have 10 different versions.
Oh, yeah, you get the original data from the source, and be it a lab and more will come on. Pharmacies, drugs, pharmacies, labs and the like will come online.
So that's got to get in the blood flowing and changing the whole digital health space. You guys have been getting some interesting press in the Wall Street Journal.
Yes, yeah, we had a write-up just yesterday in USA Today and a very large article in the Wall Street Journal a couple of weeks ago, and on their online site as well.
Android and iOS?
Android and iOS, yes.
Okay. And where do I go to download the app?
iTunes for iOS or Google App Store for...
check out iBlue Button.
Yeah, just check out iBlue Button and away you go.
So being a mobile guy, what's exciting to you about the show this year?
It's hard to say. I haven't actually got much out of the booth being the first day. I've got about 7 feet here. So I haven't got too far quite yet. I'm hoping to explore tomorrow.
So I dig the shoes. He's got some nice Adidas here, because you got to have comfortable shoes when you're at CES. Anything else you want to cover while we're here?
No, just check out the app, download it. It's free to try, and hope everybody likes it.
All right, well, this is Tim Reha here signing off with Stephen for day 1 at CES 2014 Digital Health Summit.
Thank you very much.